Maine to Wallingford and to Michigan and around the world. This is Monsoon Live right here on YouTube. I am Jeffrey Monsoon Mysick. We're coming to you live via top of Lancaster Avenue right here in the heart of Wayne, PA. Hope you've had a great week. It's been a rocking week here in the Monsoon Live world. A couple shout outs for you real quick. As part of our show, we always like to do this. First off, Jarrell, good luck tonight. We're going to get to him in a minute. Kenny, good luck tonight. We're going to get to that in a minute. Maria Johnson of Store 257, Wawa Store. Thank you for everything. You're a blessing in my life and a blessing for this show. Thank you, Maria. She's a good friend of mine. And he's somewhere. Where in the world is Chris Pierre Domenico, a great friend of mine. I want to do a shout out to him. Let's get right to the weather forecast, folks. You ready for some great weather? Let's do it. From the Monsoon Live Weather Center. Today, sunny, nice, 79. We're out of here in a minute. Tonight, clear, low of 48. Tomorrow, repeat, sunny, nice, 63. Rain moves in Sunday night into Monday. High of 64. We're going to hit up 67 on Thursday. Then we're going to drop for the rest of the week. Temperatures low 60s to upper 50s. Lows at night, low 40s, upper 30s. That's the weather forecast. And now, let's get right to it, folks. Today on the show, we are going to be covering what has happened in the last week in the boxing world. Tonight's show is all about boxing, and we got a couple program notes as well. Then, that is, of course, Fall Out Boy with Light 'Em Up. So let's get right to it. Fall Out Boy had to kick us off with centuries. Last weekend, Danny Garcia, local boxer right here in Philadelphia, PA, beat Lamar Pearson in a tough fight. Danny won the decision. Great fight. Huge, awesome fight. Now, we're going to fast forward a little bit. He didn't know we were going to talk about him. Well, guess what? I love talking about people. A lot of great folks of mine. Well, let's get right to it. Last weekend, there was a couple boxing events going on down in up in Michigan, and we had covered this. Jarrell automatically, I don't think he fought. No, he didn't fight, but he automatically won. He moves on to the Golden Gloves Championship. We'll get into that in a minute. But a couple of our good friends at the United States Intercollegiate Boxing Association, Kenny Davis Jr., congratulations, won the 132-pound title. Aviat College placed third overall. Congratulations to them. And I'm going to read something from Jarrell, who posts stuff on Facebook. And I'm going to just quote him. This is a quote from our buddy, my buddy Jarrell, about a boxer. This kid, let me get to it. Okay, here it is. One of the toughest fighters he's ever met. His name was Eric. I'm screwing up his name already. Parlito, sorry, screw his name up. My apologies. Adapted to an opponent in front of him. Lost, fought a tough fight. The kid has guts. So Eric, keep your gloves up. Keep it up, buddy. And the comments, like I said, placed third. Jose Pichera, probably screwing his name up too, won the national championship as well. Guys, it gets bigger. This weekend, as we posted on our Facebook, on my Facebook, is the Michigan State Golden Gloves Championship. All right, Jeff, so what does that mean? Let me explain to you the rules of this before I tell you some of the stories that have come out of this. The rules for this championship is something I've never heard of. The number 2 guy fights the number 1 guy, and the number 1 guy fights the number 2 guy of the opposite state, because the state's divided. Whatever. Gets better. Kenny Davis, who we did a shout out for, who won the 132 pounder. It was posted on Jarrell's Facebook. And we're using this. Third round knockout. Advances. Kenny, congratulations. I've never met this guy, but watching how he beat this kid up. Damn! Freaking awesome fight. Now, our buddy, Jarrell. This was a pins and needles thing because I'm waiting to get the news to report back to you guys. Because we talk a lot about boxing on this show. Jarrell, in his 35th fight, won. He advances to tonight. So, tonight, he is going for the state Golden Gloves title of Michigan. Now, based on, I don't know who he's fighting, but based on who I'm thinking he's fighting, I get to say this because we're inducting him into the Hall. We're going to induct Jarrell. As some of you guys should know, Jarrell's going into our Hall of Fame, the Monsoon Life Hall of Fame. We're about to put in a Golden Gloves champion into the Hall of Fame. That's great. So, guys, I'm going to encourage you, if you are in the Michigan, Wyoming, Michigan area, please come out and support the Golden Gloves organization, Golden Gloves champion. Please support it. Huge thing for us. And I want to wish Kenny and my buddy Jarrell good luck. Win your fights. I want to hear big things on this show, and we will, of course, be reporting them back. Now, Jay, why are you so passionate about boxing? I've had a dream. I've had a dream for years about going into the ring. We're not going to say anything yet. Stuff's happening. A lot of things are about to change. We'll get into that later. Let's just say we're going to have a farewell party this week as well. Now, we got some program notes. We got some major program notes going on. Number one, the next 2 weeks, Monsoon Live is going to be radically different than what you're experienced to what we've done. I think we're doing one show at this desk. That show will take place Friday. Wait a minute. The 24th. Time out. Over the weekend, I'll be celebrating my niece's Genevieve First Holy Communion and my older niece Caroline's birthday. So a big family weekend for me. The following weekend, I will not be here. I will not be in this seat. The seat will be vacant. In fact, nobody will be in this freaking apartment next week, in 2 weeks. I will be going to Michigan to hang with some friends, and we're going to do a Monsoon Live, a first. Let's put foul bell on. We are going to be doing Monsoon Live from Michigan. So you want to tune in for that. The first road trip ever outside of Pennsylvania. Heck, outside New Jersey. We're going out of the area. Ah! We'll be doing that live from Michigan, and we're going to hopefully do an interview with a couple of guys as well and talk about that as well. And we're excited. Monsoon Live's first big road trip. So that is going on. Now, I want to talk about a couple of things. A lot of things in my life I'm not proud of. I have made a lot of mistakes over the years. And I am sorry to anybody I have ever offended or failed. Seeing what on my clock, I got plenty of time. I'm sorry for every single mistake I made, and I'm sorry to people who have offended me, or who I've worked with, or who have just, done stuff, even family-wise. I forgive everybody. Why am I all saying this? One, I'm not dying, so don't think about that. We are in a new era, and we are starting this new age of where Monsoon Live is growing, we're expanding. And I want to reach out to anybody who I've offended or who's offended me. I forgive you, and I'm sorry. Whatever. It's over. Moving on, new leaf. So, I'm going to encourage you today, as we wrap up the show, if you're hurting, and somebody's wronged you, you need to say, hey, I'm sorry. Or say, look, I forgive you. Please do. It'll be the greatest thing you've ever done. And took a lot out of me yesterday. I forgave a lot of people. I cried a lot in this apartment. That's why we didn't do the show. And you need to forgive. Forgiveness is paramount in this day and age. So, that's my statement on forgiveness. Second, we are gearing up to go to Michigan. We are gearing up for a major push this summer in the world of boxing. Monsoon Live is going to be doing that. We're still doing the news. We're still doing the weather. But, we're going to do that. Now, I'm going to turn my attention to a friend of mine. And if he's watching, he's watching. If he's not, you know what, dude, guys, this is dedicated to him. Jarrell has an opportunity. He is sharing his testimony, his love of Christ in a very special way. And I am proud of that. I am proud to call Jarrell a friend of mine. So, buddy, this is for you. This is the charge. Tonight, win. Win big and win it all. You deserve it. I don't say that a lot. I don't say that people deserve certain things, but I'm saying right now he deserves it. And so does Ken. Kenny does as well. Anybody who's out there fighting for a title, you deserve it. You deserve to win. You deserve to be the best. If you are the best, prove it. Amen. There. Pastor Jeff has spoken. But like I said, guys, it's been a blast. A lot of things are going on. A lot of great things are happening here in Monsoon Live, and I'm blessed. We've done a lot of good, and I know John Wallen is working very hard on our No Holds Barred interview, which will reveal the big secret, ladies and gentlemen. The big something is coming out of it. But I just want to say, guys, it's been a privilege and an honor to come into your homes today. And guys, we will see you this Friday for Monsoon Live. We will be back, and I'm going to say right now, because it's probably the last time you see this on this show. Let me pour it in. Last time I'm going to probably have to take a sip of this. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. This might be the end. I'm praying it is. Salud. It tastes good, but you know what? I don't need it. But anyway, this has been our Monsoon Live show. Next week we will be we'll cover what has happened. If it's at 7:00 tonight, so we won't wake you, but you can take a look. But for all of us here at Monsoon Live, I am Jeffrey Monsoon Mysick, leaving us. You know what? Let's go with Phoenix. Wrong one. All right, guys. Get outside. Enjoy the great weather. We will see you next week for Monsoon Live. I am the chairman of the board, Jeffrey Monsoon Mysick. I have a date. I hate to say this. I have a meeting in Conchi. Later days.